the leadership in the Congress and leadership with whatever administration was involved here, that when it came to the big issues facing this country, that there was a willingness to work together to resolve those issues. And I was part of that, and I frankly,
Thank you, Mr. President. I ask unanimous consent that the Senate consider the following nominations, calendar numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and all nominations placed on the Secretary's desk in the Air Force, Army, Marine Corps, and Navy, that the nominations be confirmed en bloc, the motions to reconsider be considered, made, and laid upon the table with no intervening action or debate, that no further motions be in order to any of the nominations, that the President be immediately notified of the Senate's action, that the Senate then resume legislative session.
Without objection.
Thank you, Mr. President. I ask unanimous consent that the Senate proceed to a period of morning business with senators permitted to speak for up to 10 minutes each.
Without objection.
I ask unanimous consent, Mr. President, that the Senate proceed to the immediate consideration en bloc of the following resolutions which were submitted earlier today: Senate Resolution 31, Senate Resolution 32, Senate Resolution 33, and Senate Resolution 34.
Without objection, the Senate will proceed to consider the resolutions.
I ask unanimous consent, Mr. President, that the resolutions be agreed to, the preambles be agreed to, the motions to reconsider be laid upon the table en bloc with no intervening action or debate, and any statements related to the resolutions be printed in the record at the appropriate place as if read.
Without objection.
Mr. President, I ask unanimous consent that when the Senate completes its business today, it adjourn until 10 a.m. on Thursday, February 14, that following the prayer and pledge, the morning hour be deemed expired, the Journal of Proceedings be approved to date, and the time for the two leaders be reserved for their use later in the day, and that following any leader remarks, the Senate resume consideration of executive session and the nomination of Senator Hagel to be Secretary of Defense.
Without objection.
Earlier today, cloture was filed on the Hagel nomination. That cloture vote is expected on Friday. If there is no further business to come before the Senate, I ask that it be adjourned under the previous order.
Senate stands adjourned until 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Earlier today, the Senate confirmed